Alright, so I'm outside. I just finished my 500-word essay for school. I'm hoping that it's enough to get me into the communications program. It might not be. There's a lot of traffic today because it's sort of a nice day out. It's kind of muggy, but still really nice. My hair is still wet because I just had a shower after my 30-minute workout. Um, okay, so first we'll talk about fitness and health and why it's important to be healthy. Um, there's so many complications that come with being overweight, and people don't really pay close enough attention to that. Um, Alex would eat at 10 o'clock at night, so when I got home from work, I would end up making him dinner. Well, I'd end up making myself dinner as well, and being on, um, I don't like the word diet, but being a little more food conscious, I shouldn't have been eating that late because of the fact that I wasn't working out, so that food was just sitting there stored for whatever reason. It's one thing to snack late at night, but to have full-on meals, it's just not healthy for your body. I'm also on a low-sodium diet, so I can't have a lot of the processed foods that my fiance can or that other people can. I have to be really careful about that and choose my foods wisely. Um, the thing is about working out um, and eating well is that it goes hand in hand. It's not one or the other. You can't just work out and not eat well, and you can't just eat well and not work out. Because eating well, although it's very good for you to eat, skinless chicken and turkey and all that other stuff, um, if you're not getting the exercise you need, well, then you're not really doing anything good for your body. Uh, your heart needs the exercise in order for it to stay strong, in order for you to live a long and healthy life, so that you can be around to nag people. um, so let's talk about some of the healthy things that I do, that I eat. I eat extra lean ground turkey. Where anything calls for ground beef, I eat extra lean ground turkey, always. Um, I'm very conscious of the labels of anything that I eat with regards to sodium. At the Bulk Barn, we sell a salsa that has 80 milligrams of sodium in it per 2 tablespoon serving, as opposed to the Tostitos brand that has 340 milligrams of sodium per serving. And it's also organic, and it's lower in calories as well. So it's pretty good. We also have soy sauce. It doesn't matter where you get soy sauce. Even if it's low sodium, it's not going to be that good for you. The only difference is that we sell a low sodium, we sell an organic soy sauce that actually has 300, 300, milligrams of sodium, of protein. 300 milligrams of protein per serving. Well, the thing about that makes it okay, well, for me, the justification of it is that um, most soy sauces don't have protein in them. So while I'm getting the sodium, I'm still getting the protein into my system. So I sort of make that the sort of, you know. Um, the thing about eating healthy is that it's hard at first. It's really hard to go past the pre-made food and want to do something more. Um, I have a tendency to cook stuff days before so that I can sort of have the ready cooked meals, but they're healthy and I made them, so I know what's in them and I know that the sodium count is as low as possible. I think that that's really important. I think that people that say that they don't have the time to make healthy food are just making up excuses. Because I don't have the time either. I go to school, I have 2 dogs to take care of, I go to work, and yet I still manage to portion control everything and put it in the freezer. Uh, I find that marinating chicken, this is a great way to add flavor, by the way. Marinating chicken with a little bit of brown sugar, maybe some other spices like thyme or marjoram or something like that. Marinating that in the freezer, freeze it, and then when it unthaws, the actual flavoring from whatever you've put into it is going to absorb into your chicken, so it'll be much more flavorful, which means you'll want to put less salt and pepper on your food because, well, the food will already have enough flavor to it. So I do that a lot. I do that with all of my meats. I pre-season them and I freeze them always. And I think that it's important to read the labels on everything. Really, really important to read the labels. Um, VH1 sauces, I'm not dogging them, they taste great, don't get me wrong, they taste really good. However, they have, I think the lowest percentage of sodium was like 700 milligrams for 2 tablespoon serving, and that's quite a bit considering on a daily basis you're not supposed to have more than 2,000. Like that should be your intake limit, should be 2,000 milligrams of sodium per day, not per serving, per day. And so yeah, to find out that, well, in one serving, and who has 2 tablespoons of any sauce? I'm sorry, I usually put on half a cup. So there, that's way past my allotted balance. And here's a really cool trick to find out how much sodium is in a package of stuff that you use, like say the taco seasoning or anything like that. So what you do is you take the grams on the front, if it's how many grams that are in the package, so 35 grams, and then you divide that by the per serving size that is in the grams on the back, because it'll say per serving 6.5 grams. So then you do that, you divide the initial 35 grams by 6.2, and then you times that by the sodium that's in the per serving. So then you'll find out, like we just found out that a package of taco seasoning has about 4,000 milligrams of sodium in it. Well, considering that 2 people are eating that, that's 2,000 milligrams of sodium right there. So you got to be really careful, because these things are like, the sodium percentage is like per 1/6 of the pack or per 1/12 of the pack. So you got to be really careful, because that's how there's no sort of guideline, like they don't have to say, oh, it's for this much. Like they can break it down as much as they want on these containers, which I think the government should seriously step in and do something about, because they don't. Another thing, if you don't have a weed and you're looking to get in shape and you're sort of self-conscious about your body, you don't want to go to a gym, I would suggest picking up a weed. It helped me lose 20 pounds. It helped me keep off at least 15 of them. Unfortunately, going through some stuff has caused me to bounce back, but that's okay, because you know what? We all fluctuate in our weight, and it's not a horrible, hazardous thing that you should be oh so consumed with. But get a Wii Fit. I started off with the Wii Fit with the actual, just the game itself. I don't really appreciate the Wii Fit Plus as much as I thought I would, because honey, I have all of them. I have the MyFitnessCoach, I have Wii Fit, I have Wii Fit Plus, I have EA Active, Active, more games. I have them all, and I gotta tell you this. I started with the Wii Fit because I wasn't in shape. I would do some walking, but that's about it. And then I went from the Wii Fit to the EA Active, and let me tell you, this thing is amazing. The EA Active program really, truly, and honestly works. Like, you work up a sweat. My secret to success when it comes to the workout programs is that I wear a sauna belt. And that sort of helps you sweat out all the toxins and all that other stuff that's, sitting around in your system that doesn't need to be there. But I also have it in a room where the air conditioner isn't, so I sweat a little bit more when I'm working out. Make sure when you're working out you have a bottle of water. I can't drink plain water. I don't know why. I just don't like, well, because there's no taste to it, so I don't like it. So I always add a Crystal Light one. Just be careful, because there's also calories in those. The Nest green tea ones that are like apple and pomegranate ones, those are only 5 calories, so they're good, because if you're going to burn off 90 calories, well, 5 calories is okay. The best time I find to work out for me is first thing in the morning. It's really difficult when you're busy and you have a lot of stuff to do, so don't hate on yourself. It happens. You missed a workout, okay, make up for it at night. There's nothing wrong with working out before you go to bed. I find a nice 10-minute workout for me helps me sleep right through the night, and I wake up really refreshed. I have a Skype date planned this evening at 5:36 with my fiance. I'm very excited for. I don't know, like, fitness and lifestyle and all that other stuff is stuff that I'm really good at because I've been there. I like to think I take pretty good care of myself, and I don't know, if you have any questions, just ask, and I'll try to answer them as best I can, and if I don't know the answer, I'll direct you to a website that has them. Yeah, so that's it. Peace out.